Alrighty then, mic check, mic check. Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get started, would not mind me. Smash those buttons right there, and let's get into it here this afternoon. I've got a trade open here. I've got a double dot power dot working here on the bottom right hand corner of the screen. So let's get right into that stuff right now. It is day 26. Is it 26? Yes, it is. Let's do this. Plus reporting after hours on earnings season. Final week for earnings season here. Let's get right into this one here. So taking this one as we're getting the stream going here. Look at this double dot. I mean, come on. You can't get any sweeter than that here. Popping up. I should probably push a couple out for my runner. RTY, first trade of the afternoon. My kids have gotten into my gold coins down here. Make sure you're following us over, here. And this is where you get all your learn on here in the Discord chat. These are our 5 trades. If you are new with us, there is a 6 bonus trade here. I've got trade number 1 in the gun. Firing off here, and let's get down here. Bottom right hand corner screen. Here in buyer step. Let's see if we can get anything more. All account challenge here. Still going to be trying to enter in 1s on occasions on the 2s. NASDAQ again. NASDAQ still one of my favorites. Best setup here that came in right now is a little bit of some slow speed here. MACV starting to shift back in my direction. Majority histogram green across the boards. Everything is green on histograms. Take a quick look at that because feeling pretty confident in this trade here. Trade number 1, look at all the histograms, right? Pretty much all green. Look at YM, solid green. ES is a mixed bag. Okay, so that could tell me we can play both directions, but I've got a nice juicy target up here for
Fib dot.
Potential run.
Oh,
okay, red coming in on NQ, red dot. Oops. How we go here? So histogram here, main thing to be the way here. Let me take it off. There we go. Now you can see our histogram. This is the primary filter here. This is when we know that we're starting to shift. Look at what we're doing here. We're widening. You guys notice this? Pay attention to this. See this? We're all bound up, and now look at the distance, right? We're starting to widen out. I expect the next one to be wide as well. We're going to get some good trade opportunities here, or at least that's my anticipation based on what the MACV is telling me. Now again, we don't care about anticipation. We are here to react. I don't like that. I mean,
short.
Come on. You didn't even fill me a little bit on that trade. Yikes. By a tick. There's the target up above. MACV shifting red on NQ. Yes, also shifting red. You have to bail. Watching NQ pushing back up, coming into king timing on NQ. Okay, somebody remind me today to bind a key for show all. That way I can just press a key over here and show all, because right now I kind of don't want to move my mouse because I may need to close this out. But I'd like to show you guys what's going on in NQ. I'm watching for a position set up here on NQ. I think we've got a nice trap and a move coming on NQ. We're right at king timing on the 2s, large on the 5s. And we've got a mixed bag on the MACV. So I believe we might be able to take a short here. Yeah, in fact, okay, I'm gonna dip my toe in short here. Right underneath the red dot king. And we've got some delta volume coming in there as well on NQ. Toe in the water here.
Fib dot, NASDAQ
Oh, yikes,
on the 2s.
just turned green. Took a small loss there. Okay, breaking that green dot, reinitiating my position, adding +1. So I'm going 3 +1 on the short. On NQ, target down below PRZ. Here's some sellers coming in. A little bit nervous about my position over here on RTY, just hanging there. Seeing things turn over. YM has put in 2 red dots. Giant mixed bag up there on the MACV. YM is about to take off any moment now. Look how tight that is. I'm gonna click up to show all. Somebody remind me, please, to bind a key tonight. Vinny, bind a key for that so I don't have to take my mouse off of that for live streaming. There we go. Get us down in here into that one. I'm going to close out my position here, not taking much off of RTY. 2 trades in here. Reinitiating this one, still counting this as 1 trade for the short. PRZ target down below. Pulling in reds, red shift here. Here in sellers. King and large. Timing here. Again, not trying to get something big here. And if we can get a T1 scenario here.
Fib dot, NASDAQ
Last
on the 2s.
Delta was a big green. Not seeing a big red down here. Oh my word. Okay, double dot, green dot. Stops in right back behind that red dot. Looked like we were breaking that green dot momentarily with a nice PRZ down below. And right on king timing. Thought I might have had it here and a little turn right here. This looks like we are in an accumulation zone right here, and time of day should also be helping me out here in about 2 minutes. The turn. Look at YM up top. Big reds up here. I want to look to get short on YM here momentarily. If we look at how coiled up this has been, so this will space. Oh yikes! All right, taking a loss on that one. Oh no, I'm sorry. We're still counting that one. Yikes! Got borked on that. Double dot headshot. Giving that a little more respect. YM is in play. Look at this. Look at these king timings here. All right, I'm here in sellers. I'm getting short here. Double dot, red dot play here. I'm gonna get a little bit bigger here on this one. And up top, we've got a red PRZ. Push out some targets here. We're coming in with the 5s. And I need to get my stops back up here. Oh my word, there's too many 2s on this. Gold line down below. I'm going to put that right in front of that to front run that. Group it side by side.
Look for
Sells. Let's go. Add to position. Uh, 35,143. My favorite numbers. I'll take it. Butterfly, not a shark, but butterfly PRZ holding. So a full position on that. Let's measure it out. F8. RZ right there. So target box 35,130 right here. Basically right here where my targets are. RZ cross on the 5s. Technically speaking, I can run this all the way up top. So I'm going to leave some on even if I stop out. Initially, I can add to that position if necessary. Also looking about closing out this position if we break over those red dots, because I can always reinitiate this position. This is the spot where I'm going to press F6, draw where I want to initiate, right there. There's the line in the sand for me on that white cross. I think this is the fake up to the high side, and now we may potentially have that dropout here as we start to shift on the deltas. Well, and RZ cross is the simple play here, and this is probably going to expand out any moment. Whenever this is all boom, what we're looking for is the expansion where we get one like this, and I want to catch drop, get it. It's going to be a good time of day to do it as well. We've got the half-hour marker. Looks like it needs a little more space, so probably going to pop back up a little bit more here. Go straight out. I mean, I'm fine. Looking at this, this looks like it needs a little more space. Come back up here and touch this white line. I'll add to position, trying to get a little bit bigger here and see that drop down to that location. And then we'll see if we can manage our runners. He goes. Of course, always, if I'm wrong about the whole thing, look, I can always close out the position. And remember, always keep in mind, if I close something out, it's like not the end of the world. Close it out, take a loss, no big deal. You can always re-enter if you end up being right on your initial thought process. Lots of companies reporting after hours. I'm looking up to my high time frame. Where's YM at? YM's not quite at its king timing line on wave, but we are there on the tide.
Fib dot. Nasdaq on the 2s.
Okay. Buyer stepping in, but movement. Q has a headshot to the long side.
Fib dot. Nasdaq on the 2s.
Alright, that's our guy over here. Picking up speed. See what we got here. Buy. Bias is telling me to take the short.
Fib dot. Nasdaq on the 5s.
Ooh. I dip my tone of water. Headshot short here on the 5s. Freeze. Pretty big stop there to let this one run. All the way pop them across on the 5s. Buyers step in here. Wrong.
Long.
Got
Look
short,
for
right.
long.
Buyers. Good. Pretty steady buying right there. Double king timing way over here.
Harmonic pattern. Nasdaq on the 2s.
Adding to position. Comes my cells. Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Now I'm going to try to hold this all the way out to king on this NQ. See that king timing way over here? I'm going to try to hold it out to there. I'll use my close button to exit this position. YM is starting to work for me. I'm going to push one runner out all the way to low of day. Let's see. Here she goes. see red HUD shot coming in over here on RTY. I'd like to add to that one, but I'm not gonna. Managing 2 trades is good enough. I'll keep that one in mind though. Okay, here comes king timing. I'm going to add to this position on a turn. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. I am right on a large king timing right here. You see this on NQ? That's large king. Turn it. Large on the 5s. YM is slow as molasses. I'm going to zoom you guys down in here. I think this is going to be the best action. Whoops, wrong one. Here we go. Sellers add to position. Okay, risk is on. Here's king timing. Let's go. It's got to go right now. If it doesn't go right now, I've got to think about closing out my position. I'm looking for a short. Break that line. Let's go. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Let's go. Let's go. Add to position. I am now at even numbers. I'm now going to start bringing in my risk. This should drop all the way through to king timing. If it doesn't, then I'm closing out. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Drop down to 1540s. Right about there. There's king. I'm sorry, cross, king on a cross. I want to see it drop. Gotta be careful, those can be turning points. All right, I'm hearing sells. Didn't move. Drop it. Add to position. Go. Dropping it. Oh, she's holding. Don't like that. That means picking up sells. I am still creeping. Hasn't touched my target once. About 2 ticks away from my target 1 on YM. I don't want to see this thing whip around. If I get whipped around. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Get down there. On Y. That's YM. Down there.
Harmonic pattern. NASDAQ on the 2s.
Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. That we're right there on this spot. This is the pickup spot. I'm gonna close that one out. Okay, let's manage YM. I still got YM up here. A little bit nervous about that. That could be a PRZ cross to the long side. I have to respect that. We got down as far as we initially thought we could go. If we break down through this spot, you see all the zone right here. I can always reinitiate. Look at all that space right there. Okay, YM. Get up top. Come on now. Drop it. Drop it. Yes.
Fib dot.
Come on.
NASDAQ on the 5s.
Get down there. You've been taking forever. Look at this. Come on now. Let's go. Could still be. See that? I mean, could still be in here. And not risking that all the way back up to the top. Profits here. Here. And trade. Track your trades, folks. Even right there, like I'm actually not on 4 or 5 right now. Follow your trade scenario. Feels like 4. Drop it. Oh my.
Target,
Take some off right
target,
here. I don't know
target,
what she's doing here.
filled. Target filled.
RC target right there. Drop it. Open line. So if we're gonna float the open, not gonna risk that. We've got double deltas right here. So whatever play comes in right now is gonna be a good one. We just don't know which one. Oh, NQ's dropping out.
Fib dot.
Wish we would have held on to that one a
on the
little bit.
wave.
Okay. Shoulda, couldas. Got my finger over the cell on NQ. Look at NQ go. Okay, we got a PRZ target down below. Give me
Delta
a cross or
building.
something. Give me a cross. Oh, we already cleared that space. See that space I was telling you about? Yeah. Can't do both. Couldn't have farted around with this YM as long. Oh shoot, I got you guys on the wrong screen. Over here, like, drawing over here. I forget, because see, this is why you don't move your stuff around, folks. When I moved NQ back, I'm so used to NQ being number 6. You guys over there, and I pressed 6 and took RTY. Sorry about that. Alright, I'm gonna try a toe in the water here on NQ. King timing coming up in 1 bar. Alright, short here on NQ. Yikes, and I almost immediately regret the chasing it, just trying to get into a king. Cross right there. On the stop, there's a red dot up there. Pulls out my white.
Fib dot. Nasdaq on the 2s.
Pink dot, add to position. Come on, pinky. Hold it. That pink dot drops. I gotta close it for the loss. Final trade here. Trade number 5. There. Big PRZ target down below. Put some targets down into the PRZ. Drop it. Drop it. Toyed with here. Is the biggest red delta we saw, so we gotta respect it. Drop here. One last drop. Let's go. Come on. Alright, I'm moving my stops in my I don't know what's gonna happen here, but I'm not gonna get. Nope, don't like it. Closing it. Okay. Can always reinitiate. Oh my word, I just slip clicked. Oh my word. Okay, let's go. Reinitiating off of the pink. King timing. Red dot behind us. PRZ target down
Fib
below.
dot. Nasdaq on the 2s.
This is my bonus trade. I'm either winning or I'm going to be at a small loss, it looks like, on the day. Trade. YM still sitting there at the open, so that was kind of a good close from early. Are there really? Could be a fake out. I like the way that's setting like that. Come on. Drop it. Drop it. Target filled. Thank you. Okay, do you got any more left? Got any more left in you? Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Put this in that PRZ. Set this one down to this PRZ. Target filled. Targets filled. Come on. Big full drop all the way to this location. Let's go. Break it all the way down. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Get down there. Get in that PRZ, dadgummit.
Delta by building.
Oh, that's how you're going to be. Closing her up. All right, that is a PRZ cross for the final exit on a runner. I am perfectly happy with that after battling through on getting to trade number 6. Game over. Where's my cool? Do I have a game over thing? I think I do. Control F. Game. Where is it? Game show. That's not the one I want. I don't have a game over. I've got EA Games.
EA Games. Challenge everything.
Ball, Texas. Maybe later, maybe later.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
That's right.
Challenge accepted.
I gotta get some better sounds on here, I think. If you guys got any good sounds from the myinstance.com, send them over. What's this one? Dubstep gun. Ooh, I like that. Yes. Yes. I like that. Alrighty then. Let's pull up our stats and see how we're doing here against the old Rossinator 9000. If you guys haven't followed along, missing out. Follow us here and here and here, and of course, right over here. There are our 5 trades plus one right there on the bonus. And let's take a peek at where we're at in the trading contest through our stats. So today, here's me at closing out at around 570 on the day. A little bit of some tricky spots there. Maxed out on 488. Here's a 10. A little bit on the long side, more on the short side. What happened to that YM? Look, that YM just didn't move, y'all. Look at how tight this stayed on YM.
Harmonic Fib Dot. Nasdaq.
That
on the
open
Tuesday.
line just did not off of it. Looks like you got the PRZ down there. Again, just taking a little bit of its time. The afternoon 350 algo's coming in any second now. It's probably kicking off right now, so we'll probably see some activity. It's going to be very tempting. I can just feel it right now for me to go and take another trade. That beautiful pink dot pushing this thing all the way down. Could have held it out. Woulda, coulda, shouldas. Again, if I was more ahead in my P&L, think about this. If I was ahead in my P&L, farther in, time of day, numbers
Delta
of trades,
by
etc. You know, I might be a little bit bolder to try to hold that one out a little bit far. Oh, look at that, right into the PRZ target down below.
Harmonic pattern. Nasdaq.
Oh,
on
so
the 5.
juicy, so juicy. That's okay. We're doing this, you know, getting in, making sure that we're following our rules, the tools. I'm not even bending the rules, mostly, with you guys. I think the other day I did take a trade while I was sitting here doing the same thing, sitting here going through my trade results, and I see those juicy trades, and it turned out really well for us. But yes, again, the rules are there. You know, I do not recommend you guys bend or break them early in your career. Stick to them, adhere to them, understand and know why they're good. But then later on, as you start to develop yourself and really become, you know, what I call Neo from the Matrix, and you see things more, you know which days you can go for it more. Like today, quite frankly, I think that today is a day where you can extend that a bit further because we've got lots of people. Lots of the companies reporting after hours. Yesterday was the biggest one of the earnings season. Over 400 companies reported last night. So again, we could get some extra volatility here in the next 2 days. Follow through from today and tonight's earnings reports. I think tomorrow it's going to be a huge day. It's Wednesday, Wacky Wednesday. We've got crude oil inventories. We've got Red Star News events in the morning. Tomorrow's going to be a very, very active day. Just like it kind of has been lately with the earnings report season. And don't forget, you know, we're coming up to the end of the summer here at the end of the month. on September the 1st, our gold package is going away. If you have ever thought about joining us or you're on the fence about it, now would be the best time. I'm going to hook you up with a Black Friday offer plus $1,000 off of the Black Friday. Are you joking me? That's insanity. And we are going to be including another robot on top of Lunchbot for those joining this month and this month only. After that, boom, we're cutting them off, and none of them will be included, only for the Platinum members. So jump into gold while you can, and we'll release the new website on September the 1st. Super excited about that, guys. I showed you guys a sneak peek of that. Maybe I'll show it here at the end if we have a couple more minutes. What's my time? I'm at 30 minutes. I'm already past. So let's get right through it. So 574, there's a stat, 63% profitable. The big one that I always talk about, focus right there on that profit factor. That means this is the size of the ratio between my losers and winners. So my winners are 1.67 times the size of my losers today. That max drawdown, according, close to where we're at. Not too bad. Again, I really don't focus on that too terribly much unless it's way out of bounds, and then we have, things we need to talk about. Average time in market, a little bit longer today, probably due to that YM trade. It just kind of like hung there. But if you've been looking at my stats recently, you should have been able to follow along with that. So let's go to the beginning of the trading contest, July the 5th, right after 4th of July, when we started against Ross Cameron. We are up now $25,000 profit. Awesome freaking work. I think he said he was going to stop at 25,000. We're just going to keep going and see where we are when Ross decides to call the contest. He's the one in charge. He is the biggest guy on YouTube. He is the biggest day trading group in the world. We just happen to be the best trading group in the world, in my opinion, obviously. But we are the largest futures trading room in the world at 31,000 people that have come through our doors, and you guys freaking rock. Go check out our results. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how big you are, how many people you got. It's quality over quantity, and our trading results matter. That's what we always focus on, is focus on the results. Right now, we're smashing Ross. I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to brag, but I'm just saying. Go look at the numbers. We are absolutely smashing him. Algobox, it's kind of hard to beat. All right, average time in the market, 2.86 over the contest. Not too long a hold time. Profit factor, 2.43, meaning winners have been 2.43 times the size of the losers. 62% profitable. And any other stats you guys want to see or something I missed, feel free to ask down in the comments below, or drop by over in our Discord chat, and we can try to get some of those answered for you. There's what everybody likes to see. That nice green hill looking pretty good there. Max drawdowns. What days were they? Well, there they are. Each by day. Let's go to half hours of days, and let's look at net profit here. So afternoons, this is not indicative of our system. This just happens to be, I trade mostly here in the afternoon. So remember that. I say that every time we look over these stats and results, but some people try to read into stats a little bit farther than they should. Just trying to make sure you guys know that. Our day, let's go to day of the week. Pretty solid across the boards. Nothing really there as a standout. Those metrics type matter a little bit more on full automated than it does when you are choosing and picking what times you are sitting down at your desk. For instance, me and my schedule with my kids and wife and pregnant wife and all that kind of stuff in the mornings, and I have more time in the afternoon. That clearly shows here. Let's go into some other stats we might want to look at. No, actually, that's it. We wrapped it up. Hour day, winners, losers, max drawdown.
Fib dot, NASDAQ on the twos.
How we're doing across the
harmonic pattern. NASDAQ
pond
on
there,
the fives.
and all right, folks, another day under the hat. What is it? 26? Day 26 of the competition. And those are trading days. We've actually been trading longer than a month now, if you include, the weekends and all that kind of stuff. But literally trading days, trading day number 26, and doing a good job. Good job. I'll set this back here and take a screenshot here from today, post that over into the room, and I will catch you guys this evening. We'll be trying to do a little bit of a training action here, so don't miss out on that one. Oh, wait, let me talk about my interview. So we just did an interview with Triforce Trader Group. I'll post that link over in our Discord chat, but go check that one out if you want to see where I've been, where and how we got here, from my trading background and my coding background, all that kind of stuff. Triforce Trader Matthew Owens did a great job hanging out with him and doing that interview, so appreciate his time. And that got released last night, and it's in full HD this morning, so go check that one out. If you're trying to look for it, hit us up over there in Discord if you want to put it. If you are not in our Discord chat yet, you want to put it down in the comments down below. we can get you a link over to that as well. And I will catch you guys on the flip side. Thanks for hanging out. For me, Pippy, Robbie, Bloodspot, Mod Squad, Curtis, G, and the rest of the gang, let's send out that big H-tail. See ya.
In a world of scammers and shammers, there arose one demigod to wreck them all, making trading great again.
Oh.